Hey everyone, it's Eric with FirearmTutorials.com. So today we are going to assemble an upper using a Voltor MUR upper receiver, a KAC URX 3.1 rail, a Noveske barrel, and a Noveske switch block. I'm going to show you how to do this. You're going to need some special tools to do this. There are several things that need to be done very precisely and very carefully, so I'll show you how to do that. But what we're going to do first is set our upper receiver in this Nomar vice block here so that we can work on it without damaging anything. Okay, so now that we've got that in place, this has to be done in a particular order, and I have to do something a little different because of the way that this switch block fits in the rail. So what we're going to do first is stick the barrel in here. Now there's a little notch here that we have to line up. I'll give you a better look at this. There you go. So you see this notch here, it only goes in one way. There, it fits nice and snug. So next, what we're going to do is separate the upper and lower section of this rail. I have another video where I talk more about this rail and how it fits together, but if you are doing this, I will tell you that your best bet is to attach whatever you want to the bottom now, because once the barrel is over the top of it, you're really not going to be able to do it because you have to use a nut on the underneath with a screw. So I've done that. What's important to know here is that since we're using a gas block, a gas tube, we have to line up the, you see the top part of the rail, this has to match up. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this fits on here before we go ahead and proceed with the actual gas block. So what you're going to want to do is turn this guy obviously you want it as tight as you can get it, but it's not going to fit exact. So you see that's about as tight as I can get it. I'm not going to be able to get it around another half or so. So this is basically where we're going to be. We're going to match this up, and then we're going to use the barrel nut to hold both the rail and the barrel against the receiver. So with the Knights rail, you've got a proprietary barrel nut here. You also need a special wrench. So I'll cover that shortly, but that's basically what we want there. Now you'll see here, because of this open section for the switch block, it's going to be a little difficult for me to get the gas tube in there because it's attached to the Noveske switch block. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the barrel nut on here. We're going to, I've got the switch block here. So you see I've taken the pin out and I've backed this screw out so that it will fit pretty easily on the barrel. Now what we're going to have to do here is, you see that see how the gas tube protrudes here. Now notice the position of this gas block. This will be the position basically when it's finished. But you see the rail is cut larger to here so that we can still turn it and the gas block doesn't, or the gas tube doesn't protrude out, so we can still line it up with the upper receiver. Now, what we're going to do here is, we actually have to do it like this. So the the barrel nut's going to go in there. Now, as I turn this rail, as you saw before, I'm going to have to keep the gas block in the forward position here so that the gas tube doesn't protrude through here. And we're also going to have to slide it over the barrel like such. So now I'm going to perform the same thing I did before, paying special attention to the switch block here. And once you get these threads lined up, it would almost be easy if I could just tape it in place or something, but once I get these threads started, I think I've got it here. Okay. So the trick to this is just being patient, going slow. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to put, before I get this on too far, I'm just going to put a little bit of Loctite on here. And that Loctite will spread as the rest of the rail goes on. Okay, so should be about there. If I go any more, I think yeah, okay. So here's what we're going to do. That's about the position we were before. So now we're going to seat the gas block through there. I felt it go through, and I'm going to verify. Okay, so that looks good.